Bad news once again to be a bag holder. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. I'm going to be sharing my screen with you so you can see exactly what it is that I am looking at. And if you guys can see my screen, first off, overall NASDAQ market, pretty much break even, a little bit in the red or a little bit in the green as SQQQ is in the red. I wanted to talk about BBBY. I'm going to make this video super short and sweet and get straight to the point. A lot of you guys have been wondering what has been causing so much selling pressure for BBBY. A lot of people talked about, and one of their main reasons on why BBBY, which is Bed Bath & Beyond, which has been a struggling company that has been heavily shorted, which got hyped up into the meme movement, why it was pulling back so aggressively. Now, one of the things that you should first know is, first off, it's been on a consistent rally for the past couple of days. All of these always come to an end. So is it a surprise that it's finally pulling back? No. But I found the exact reason on why there's so much selling pressure. The main reason on why there was so much buying pressure originally is Ryan Cohen originally filed that he has an 11.8% stake and Bed Bath & Beyond. He is viewed to be an accredited investor and brought a lot of attention, and they kind of used him as a lighthouse effect. This is when you use someone that has some form of credibility to act as a positive catalyst for your company that's publicly traded. It is a perfect example of a lighthouse effect. And the part that baffles me is that people were so against locking in profits or managing their risk when they were up 50, 100%. And that's all we've ever tried to encourage beginner traders, because we know how risky these stocks can be. But guess what happened today? He has officially filed, and this was Wednesday, that he is selling his 11.8% stake in BBBY. And again, he has filed this. So I wanted to provide this for you so you can do your own due diligence. And now everyone on Reddit, everyone on Twitter that was bag holding and or holding this because they thought the squeeze was going to happen is now using him as a scapegoat on why the stock is going down. But first off, he's the only reason the stock was going up, right? Now that people didn't lock in profits, they had no discipline, they have no structure. What's happening? Surprise, surprise, they're getting eaten up alive, right? They're losing everything that they gained. Most of them are probably in the red now. And now it goes back to the basics. There is no hope for meme stocks like this. It is all about momentum. It is all about price action. It is all about direction. You either understand that and respect it, or you can continue to hold and ride this thing back to, what was it? $4 a share. It's absolutely insane. It's honestly disgusting, right? All we ever try to do on this channel is to encourage you to have risk management. Now, it doesn't mean that there can't be more momentum plays later down the road, but just look at its history. Like, I get it if this thing was super bullish and maybe that's why you wanted to hold, but it is in its history where it gaps up for a short period of time and it always corrects itself. It gaps up for a short period of time and it always corrects itself. It goes up for a short period of time and it always corrects itself. It gaps up for a short period of time and it always corrects itself. Guess what? It gapped up for a short period of time and it makes sense based off previous patterns and the reason on why it gapped up, that eventually it was going to correct itself. So ask yourself one simple question. Are you upset at me, someone that encouraged you to manage risk, to keep some profits in your pocket? Or are you mad at the people that convinced you that this was a new movement? And you will see that people will continue to use one another as a reason on why they did not sell. This is the stock market. Emotions aside, you have to look out for yourself. That is the only way that you make a profit, by staying disciplined, by having a plan, and by doing this on a consistent basis. I hope that this could be a lesson learned. I know a lot of you were up 50, 75, 100%, and some of you might still be up. You might be one of the lucky ones that bought in at a lower price point. I hope you understand why we try to preach simply having a plan. It doesn't matter if you cut losses or lock in profits at the break below EMA. It doesn't matter if it's at the break below the moving average. As long as you keep some of those profits in your pocket, at that point, I feel like I did my job. I encouraged you to play it safe and to focus on a consistent habit that I think is more important or more valuable than trying to maximize every opportunity. You're never going to be perfect. I'm not perfect by any means. I make mistakes all the time. I either sell too early or sometimes I sell too late and I end up giving some of my profits back. It is part of being human. But my job is not to be perfect. My job is at any indication of a potential reversal to never be afraid to lock in profits. Why? Because people never go broke by locking in profits. And yeah, people also probably don't make 200 to 300% by locking in profits too early. But I mean, it doesn't look like the bag holders are making that anyways, right? So you could either be consistent or try to wait for those home run hits that don't happen very often. I hope that you take it as a lesson learned. If you want to have a conversation, I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you might have. Just feel free to send me a message via Discord, and that's that first link in the description. So I'm going to be paying attention to the overall direction of BBBY and see if that sell-in pressure continues. If it does, I'll most likely short it. But again, I've been shorting BBBY with a very, very light position, a fraction of less than 10% of what I normally trade with. With that being said, would it surprise me that it can get a second win? No. I mean, these are meme stocks. Anything is possible. Just be selective. Ask yourself, is direction in your favor? And even at worst case scenario, can you tolerate that position size? I always think that's what's most important. SQQQ is already beginning to show signs of a potential recovery. We are still trading at below the moving average. So TQQQ is actually up 0.25% during the pre-market session, but it's been trading below the moving average. So we'll see if that direction continues. I'm about to trade live with our LPP group in about 12 minutes. If you ever want to watch me trade live, either send me a direct message via Discord, or if you're ready to join our team, that's going to be that second link down below to learn a little bit more about our LPP group and to see if it's a good fit for you. I really do appreciate your guys' time. I hope that it earned your thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.